Good afternoon, Bay Nation. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Bay. I'm your host, Mike Williams, and today we're going over Pigskin Pickem for Week 3, and we're also going to give a Week 2 recap. So Week 2, we went 10-6. Let's go! 10-6 against the spread is a very solid production. I'll take 10 wins. Let's go! But we can do better. We can do better. So let's start with the recap of Week 2. This top area here, the wins and losses, 18 and 15. This includes the Thursday night game for Week 3. So if you take that out, I was roughly at 95 percentile on ESPN. Pretty solid. Not bad. I'll take it. All right, so let's see how the game picks went. And I'll go through this pretty quick. Chargers eked it out at the end to give me the cover of the spread. I said the Chiefs would win, and the Chargers would cover. Solid. Next, we got the Browns game. Browns gave this away. This is absolutely ridiculous. Win some, you lose some. Good win, Jets. Bad loss, Browns. What were y'all doing? It's not all on Nick Chubb. Terrible defense. You were up 13 with a minute and a half left. Tighten up. Lions came out with the dub. Bucks eked it out. I know we won by 10, but it was 3-3 at like halftime. Ridiculous. Giants looking pretty solid. Patriots beat the Steelers. Not bad. Jags looking like they got a little bit of something going on. Also, the Colts should be ashamed of themselves. Matt Ryan, get it together. Dolphins with a crazy comeback. Best game of the week. This was nuts. They were down 21, came back. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Man, that Ravens secondary needs some work. Rams gave this away. Good job, Falcons, for getting it close at the end. Seahawks, that was just bad. They don't look good. Teach me to believe in Geno Smith, Lord. Also, terrible injury to Trey Lance. I expected him to play this whole game. He got injured. Jimmy G came in, ran the offense pretty solid. Bengals, this was an upset of the week. My goodness. How do you lose this game? 0-2 is not where you want to be. Houston with the solid cover. Denver was fighting for their lives on this one. Cardinals with a crazy comeback. Win in overtime. Let's go. Packers did their thing against the Chicago Bears. You don't get a Bears chant for that L. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers does still own the Bears. Titans get slaughtered by the Buffalo Bills. Man, this was bad. And the Eagles might be pretty serious. I still like the Vikings, but man, the Eagles look good in that defense. Kirk Cousins, when are you going to play well on primetime, bro? What are we doing here? I still like y'all, but get it together. All in all, 10-6, Week 2. I'll take it. That's a pretty solid lineup. Went on a solid stretch of wins to start the day. Fell off towards the end, but 10-6. That'll do. Against the spread. Not bad. Moving on to Week 3. I've already taken 1 L with the Steelers. Mitch Trubisky, you had 2 opportunities to drive it down the field and score a touchdown. Yikes. They could have covered, but they didn't. And as my grandfather would always say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Texans versus Bears. Give me the Texans. I like what the Texans have been doing, and I'm not very impressed with where Chicago is. I know that they're at home. Still, give me the Texans on this one. Plus 2.5, of course. Raiders versus Titans. Raiders 2.5. Give me the Raiders to take the dub on this one. I'm more than 2.5. Chiefs versus Colts. Chiefs are a 6.5 point favorite. Give me the Chiefs. I know this is the Colts home opener, but they haven't shown me any reason to give them confidence, and the Chiefs are a good team. This one, for me, is a coin toss. And the reason why I say it's a coin toss is not just because the Dolphins have been playing really well. I think the Bills cornerbacks seem to be injured. That is not a good sign when you have to guard 2 of the fastest players in the NFL. I am nervous about this one. Miami could cover, but I'm going to go with the Bills just because they're the better team. But the Dolphins could cover. 5.5 point spread for the Bills. I'll take them. It's going to be close though. Lions versus the Vikings. Give me the Lions in this one. They've been putting up some points, and I like their offense, and they play with a fire. I think the Vikings have a solid shot to win this. I think they can win by 7, but I'm not predicting that they will. This is another one that I think can be close, but I just think that the Ravens are the better team. They get 3.5 points. They have to win by more than a field goal. I think this could be close, but I think the Ravens pull it out at the end. Give me the Ravens by 3.5. Bengals versus Jets. Bengals getting 4.5 points. I'm taking the Bengals, but man, have they not looked good. I mean, losing against the Cowboys? Come on, man. And they lost against the Jets last year. So I'm picking the Bengals, and they better not lose to the doggone Jets. I got people walking around saying Joe Flacco is elite again. Y'all better show them who you are. Give me the Bengals, 4.5. Eagles versus Commanders. Eagles are 6.5 point favorites. That's almost a touchdown on the road. Oof. Give me the Commanders in this one. Wentz has been able to put up some points. I have a feeling he's going to turn the ball over a few times, but I think that they can bring it back to get close in garbage time. Saints versus Panthers. I'm taking the Saints in this one. They're 2.5-point favorites, so they just got to win by a field goal. Yes, Jameis Winston looked bad last week. Back to throwing interceptions, I see. Jameis, looking at you. But the Bucs and the Carolina Panthers defense are not in the same class. Give me the Saints by 2.5. This one is interesting. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Chargers. Go Chargers, go! Give me the Jaguars in this game. They're getting 7.5 points. That's more than a touchdown. Justin Herbert's already banged up with fractured ribs. And the Jaguars have been playing pretty solid. I think the Jaguars cover in this one. I'm not saying they win, but covering 7.5 I think is pretty reasonable. We got the Rams versus the Cardinals. The Rams were favored by 3.5 points. I think they win this game by more than 3.5. I know it's a divisional rival and they're on the road, but the Rams are a better team. Cardinals need to put it together. I haven't seen it. I'm not picking it. Give me the Rams. Falcons versus Seahawks. I'm taking the Falcons in this one. I think they're both bad teams, but I like Mariota over Geno. So I'll take the Falcons on the road. I think the Falcons win this game. Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs are favored by 2.5 points. Give me the Bucs. I know that they're banged up. Julio may not play. Chris Godwin's most likely not going to play. Mike Evans is suspended. But I think Leonard Fournette has a good game. I think the defense is what's going to hold us over in this one. The Bucs defense has been incredible. And I think that the Packers defense is good as well. But give me Brady over Rodgers. They give me the Bucs defense over the Packers. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor. Seahawks versus the Broncos. It's a 1.5-point spread. I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. Honestly, the Broncos have just looked confused, to be polite. Using unnecessary timeouts, looking just confused as to what they're actually even doing. Give me the team that seems like they know what's going on. I hope that the Broncos win, but I think the 49ers are going to win. And last but not least, Cowboys versus the Giants. Giants are at home. Giants have been looking pretty good. I don't trust Daniel Jones. And if the Cowboys do win this game, it's going to be on the back of that defense with Micah Parsons coming through, sacking the crap out of Daniel Jones. I think the Cowboys can win this game, but I do not think they do win this game. Give me the Giants. Giants starting 3-0 kind of feels gross. I feel like I should be picking against them, honestly, just because of that. But I feel like they're going to win, so we'll see. And then for the total, I'm going with 41. Cowboys versus the Giants. This is going to be a low-scoring game. That's around where the over-under is. I think 41 is a solid pick. So that's going to do it. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hit me up if you have any questions. And good luck in your pick'em this week. You might be interested in this video. Check it out. Peace.